Okay, so we are live. We're still getting ready, so hang in there. Oh no! The water can, baby. The water can. You'll just push all the seeds right out of that. Gotta find the water can.
Can I see us?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody there yet. We're just about ready. If anyone's
One
there,
watching. Oh my gosh! Did you
go
just see that?
go look in the greenhouse. Look around, see if you can find. We're just gonna water our flowers that we've been growing. We're just kind of waiting for some people to show up. So make sure you comment when you show up because we can't see you. Hi, Monica. I see you now. Jossie's going to water our plants. I'll show you. Yeah, those just pushed all the dirt out. So these are the plants that me and Jossie grew a while back, and you can see we've got, let me see what they are. We've got a zucchini. We've got a summer squash. And we've got 2 nasturtiums. Nothing else has grown, but so there we go so far. So she's going to water these. I need a little bit of water. Now I got dirt all over my hands. So today we're going to do shadow drawing. And we've got our supplies. I just need to get a big rock. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right. Something to stabilize our work. And we're just about ready. So one of the things I wanted to talk about before we start is, hi Nadia. I wanted to share a really cool way that you at home can make a sundial. So for my model. We did this at Kids Club for summer camp once. And the secret is to set your alarm or set your timer so that you know, so every hour you go out and do a shadow. So right now it's kind of late, but we're going to establish where her feet are going to go. And then every time when Jossie comes over, I'll do some shadows depending on what time she's here. So today is pretty close to 1. So our first shadow, that's good, Jossie. Thank you, babe. So her first shadow will be at 1 o'clock. So we're going to stand her. I'm trying to think where I want you to stand. I was thinking about painting her feet. So why don't you stand right there, and I'm going to trace your feet. You need to make sure there's a full. Stand right there. Put your feet together. Not together, but separate them a little bit. Can you guys see us? I'm going to trace your feet a little farther apart. That's just so I can get around them. So this is where your feet will always go when we work on our sundial. So that way you're standing in the exact same place every day. Okay, so this is where I'm going to, don't move. So I'm going to trace her shadow. Stand up straight. Do you want to do anything with your arms or just want to be plain? Okay, want to do that? Okay, so you have to do the same thing each time. So make sure, how about like on your head like this? That way, that's easy to hold. And then each time as the shadow moves around, so don't move, okay? You good? Take a breath. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to trace her shadow. And of course, she won't always be wearing the same exact clothing each time we do this. But it'll be pretty close. Don't move. Hold still. You kind of have to do it fast with the wind or comes up. It's better to do it with acrylic paint. You've got some concrete that you can paint on. Okay, so this one we're going to write. Go ahead and move. We're going to write 1 o'clock on this. Okay, so that's the 1 o'clock shadow.
You just said so we did that.
So every day, every hour. So at 2 o'clock, we'll do another one. 3 o'clock, we'll do another one, and it'll go all the way like this. Okay, so that's a way to do your own sundial at home. Just make sure you do the footprints first. So there we go with that. So we're doing everything with shadows today. So the next part we're going to do is we're going to draw some shadows from our toys. So the things that we got out, you want to show them? I got out some birds for me. You don't have to be that close. Come on back here, Jossie. You're way, way close. So there's a bird. I picked out these birds for me. Show the other ones. I have a little collection of birds. Yeah, come back out of the shadow. I'm kind of in the shadow. Maybe scoot here. That way you're in the sunshine. And then another one. There's one more of my birds.
This little big fat
Little
one.
chubby bird. And then she picked out some toys.
I mean,
Well, we did them together. We picked the ones we thought would stand up nicely. That's good. Just show them each. Here, grab the whole handful of them. She got a polar bear, a dog, a giraffe, a dinosaur, and a lion. So we're going to go ahead and do ours on paper because we want to be able to save them. So we're going to take our paper and we're going to hold it down with this rock because I was thinking it might blow away. And so we're going to want to have a rock on it. And Joss, you're going to have to want to come on this side of the rock. So there's hers. And here's mine. Probably going to want to sit this way. Behind it. So now you're going to set your, back here. You're going to set your toy, how you want to position it. This is not the best time to do this because the shadows are kind of going straight down. This almost would be better with a lamp. So there, that's good. That's a good one. You can kind of see it. Let's see. So then you're going to trace it. So here's your pencil. I brought some pencil sharpener in case our bench is lead breaks. You're going to have to stay back a little bit so you don't put your shadow in it. You're going to have to take your hand off of it so you don't see your shadow there. So now I'm just going to trace the bird's shadow. Kind of tricky. But I thought we could try this with a lamp too. It might be better with a lamp because then you could put the light exactly where you want it to go. You know what's hard about this? Is we're drawing on concrete. Are you finding that bumpy? Yeah, bumpy. That's an eraser. It's my eraser. I thought it would be fun to paint these. Like draw the shadow and then paint the side of it. And I'm going to go ahead and draw the base too. Because that might come out later. And do a better shadow. Like do a second shadow. Maybe I could draw inside of that one with my pencil and then draw another shadow when the sun is in a different angle and add it to there. So yeah, I would say 3 o'clock or 9 in the morning would be a better time to do this. So we'll have to try it again. So here's my drawing, but you can see it was bumpy. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's kind of bumpy on the concrete. So maybe putting something down under it might be good. Something that will help you draw smoothly. And you can also, so I'm going to do another one. Let's see, I think I will do this bird. I'll do the smaller bird next. I'm going to put him right next to that one. Looks like they're sitting together. And again, I'm going to draw the base too. So that way I can put it back on the base later. A jail sentence. Just do what you feel like you want to do. Okay. All right, so this one doesn't even look like a bird, but Let me do one more. This one might be cute because he's got a tail, so we'll see how this one works. Dirt on my. Yeah, his tail doesn't really show. Darn. Okay. This would be really more fun if they were going long ways. But Jossie's is coming out kind of cool. You want to show yours? Yours looks cool, Bumpy. It would be cooler out here if we did it in the morning too.
Maybe.
You're too close, babe. Scoot up, scoot back. Cool. So you can see the long neck of her giraffe kind of got swallowed up in the light. Okay, you want to do one more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here's what mine ended up looking like. I've got, this is the one with the tail, this is the one pointing, and then this is the big one. So they don't really look like birds, but I think I'll color those shadows in and then come back later at 3 or maybe do this in the morning, finish it up. So that's shadow drawing. So now you know how to do a sundial. Oh, look at the lizard. There's a lizard right there. He's looking at us like, what are you doing in my space? You want to do it on the same paper? You want separate for each one? Yeah, our lizard's out here with us too today. Maybe I'll let him say hello. Here, you guys want to see the lizard? Here's Leo. Leo is hanging out here with us. He's in here. He gets down in that water too. Climbs in there, hangs out. Anyway. All right. I don't know about you guys, but this heat is crazy. Can you see Jossie? Oh, there she is. Got hot really fast. Hard. Oh, nice. Oh, you can't sit on that side of it because your shadow's in the way. There we go. I like how you're tracing around his feet. What do you think about this activity? Do you like it? Is it relaxing?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, guys. Jossie says this is relaxing. Nice. Almost looks like a dog. Now you can put him right back in his feet. And then you can fit him back in. Almost. Okay, should we go inside and do a couple things? We have a couple other activities to do. So we'll bring this inside.
See, this is his head.
We're going to try it
Right
with
here.
a flashlight.
This is
and see
his
how it
little
works.
tail.
All right. Okay, you want to bring our tray in and I'll bring in the camera? Okay, so we're moving inside. Plus, it's really hot out here. So let's see who's here. Oh, Erica. Hi, Erica. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Diane. Who else is on there? Nice. Okay, let me get my camera set. No, bring the tray of all the animals. Okay. So I just, I'll say hi to you guys for a minute this way. I want to show you my roses. These are the roses that came out of my garden. And they smell so good. Put them right here, babe. Put it right there.
Mine.
Okay, reach it. So, you want to smell these? Say if they smell good or not. What do they smell
They
like?
smell good.
Oh, I smell like heaven. So roses today, and we're going to read about Robert the Rose Horse. So, because I thought the roses are blooming, why not? So first we're going to try. You want to grab my phone over there on the counter so we can have a light?
What?
We're going to try doing this with a direct light and see how it works. Problem is you're not going to be able to see me and the work. So we're going to tip it to the work for a few minutes. Grab my phone because I have a flashlight on it. My phone? Right there on the counter. And then we're going to do some stamping. So here's our paper. So I'm going to tip you guys down here. Right there, my phone. And we're going to let's do the polar bear. How about? We're going to put the polar bear here.
Hey, you're doing
And then we're going to take my camera, my flashlight. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, look at that. It does work. It's very, very faint. So here's another way you can do it. The problem is you've got to hold the light just so. Let's see, how can we get the light till we like it? Let's try him this way. Okay,
So
let's
who's
position
tracing?
him different. You're gonna have to trace if I'm holding. But I think let's see what the giraffe looks like this way, because this is really cool. There's almost a shadow without the light. I don't know if we don't quite have enough light. If I had a really good flashlight, this would work. Let's see how the lion looks. Oh, he's got water in him because he's from the bathtub. This is our bathtub toys. Okay, so if you had a really good flashlight, which I might, hang on, let me go grab a better flashlight. And we'll try it with that. Hang in there, you guys.
Hi, guys. What just happened? Do you still see me? Here's what I think we're going to paint with. Or either we might just color with them. And we got some bug stamps to stamp some, bugs. Bugs. And she's coming back.
So you guys can trust me. You can try it on your own. So just imagine if you had a really good flashlight and you were doing this, how good it would work. So the last thing I wanted to show you, and also I wanted to give a secret word, because for our game we have to come up with a secret word that if people watch this and they post the secret word, they get credit for their points, for the prizes. We're doing 3 really cool prizes. We've got a Amazon gift card, a hydration backpack, and a Papa Murphy's pizza. So if you want to join the game, go on to the post and let us know that you're playing the game, and employees are welcome to play. So let's think of a secret word. You come up with a funny word. What word do you like?
Can I say it out loud?
You have to. You think about it for a minute while I open our stamps. I wanted to show you guys our stamps that we.
They're not funny.
It doesn't have to be funny. This has to be a word that they had to listen to the broadcast to know that it was there.
Now, what was there?
The
Okay,
word.
you pick a word.
Okay, how about abracadabra? So if you are playing the game, post the word abracadabra in the comments of this, and Jessica will make sure that you get credit for watching our live stream. So this is really cool. These are they're bug stamps. So they have the bodies, the tentacles, the legs, and everything. So you can create your own bugs. So we're going to see how they work. Now here is one stamp pad that came with it. But I had an idea to do, because here's the
Big
bugs.
stamp pugs.
Here's the pictures of the bugs that you
I
can
already
make.
showed you those.
So, but we do have stamp pads, and then this stamp pad has black and orange on it. So you can kind of copy the ones on the package. So we got those, but I also have what I thought might be fun is, here's your paper. And this is cloth, it's cotton watercolor paper that we're trying today. So I've never used it before, but it is amazing. So I also have these watercolor pens. So they look like this, and they've got a pointy tip. It's got a tip that's soft. Where's a spot? I can do it there. It's like a paintbrush on the end. So I'm going to use those. I'm going to let Jossie use the stamp pad and any of those stamp pads that you like. And then you just pick a body.
So you're going to draw one?
No. Yeah, I'm going to draw on this. So I'm going to use my watercolor ink
Why?
because I thought I could do some more creative, fun things with it by blending colors and stuff.
I'm just
So I'm adding some different colors, and then I'm going to stamp on the paper. See if it works. It was just an idea I had. So there's how
Teeny,
it's stamped.
teeny head.
So there's my body.
It's so tiny.
So next, I'm going to add, which would be nice just to do in black, which this is the black, so we'll do that. I'm gonna add my parts. So I'm gonna add legs. So this stamp has all the legs on one whole side of the body. So I'm gonna get that black. Let's see which way it goes. I guess it goes this way. Put that down. So that's one set of legs, and then I need the other side. So we'll get that black. And then we put that on this side of the bug. Oh, look how cute. So there's my bug so far. It's a little wonky. So then we're going to add, what's this? Okay, so here's some wings. We can add wings. So I'm going to add wings to it. And we'll do the wings black as well. So we get that stamped. And then I'm going to put that down his back. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but now he's got wings. More careful, I could make it look really nice. So he needs. Next I'm going to give him these guys.
What is that?
These are like the antenna. Come off his head. All right. I'm going to give him a little more wings because the wings didn't come out quite straight. So I'm going to do a little more wings over here to this side. All right. So what else we got there? I think that's probably good. Oh, we could give him some spots. We can do dots. I think I'll do a dot.
Yeah, I would too.
On his back. All right, so here's my bug. There's my bug.
Maybe I won't.
If I did it over, I'd put his legs a little higher and put the wings a little more in the middle. But it's pretty cute. So there's our stamping pad. How's it going for you? You keep working on yours. And yeah. You guys doing okay? Who's here? Who's with me? See, that won't scroll. I don't know how to scroll on there. Okay, so yeah, that's fun. I really like this. I think this is a really fun stamp pad. And this paper is amazing. It's just like, it's got a nice texture. And you could bend it like this and do a greeting card. And you could do your design on here. And then it's just this really nice paper. So right on. So I told Marley I would give her a shout out and say hello. She can't join us normally on the regular time anymore because her mom has a Zoom. And so I told her I would tell her hi because she's going to come on later. Let's see. Nice, Jossie. Super cute. I like it. You keep working on that and I will read the story. Or did you want to read the story?
You
want me to today?
Yeah.
So today our story is Robert the Rose Horse because we have roses. I'll put the roses right there. And we will read the story. So here we go. By Joan Heilbronner. Something like that. All right. Robert was a happy little horse who lived on a farm with his mother and father. There's Robert. And this kind of is like, to me, it's like a vintage book. It feels like a vintage book. Go down a little bit more. Let's go back. Because of the way the pictures are, how it's the pink and the white and the dark. One day, Robert had a party. It was his birthday. All his farm friends came to the party. They had a big cake. Happy birthday, Robert, said all of his friends. Happy birthday to you. Oh, look who's in here. Okay, if you guys look at this, one of the dogs from Go Dogs Go is in here. Remember the book Go Dogs Go? There's the dog from Go Dogs Go. That's fun. The cake was very pretty. It had a big red rose all around it. It had big red roses all around it. Robert liked those red roses. He put his nose right into one and took a big sniff. Then Robert got a funny feeling, and his eyes began to itch. His nose began to itch. And then, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen, Jossie?
He's gonna
You
sneeze.
think so? Oh my goodness, you're right. Kerchoo! What happened? Robert sneezed. What a sneeze. Up went his farm friends. Up went the cake. Up went the roses, and Robert fell flat. How many of us feel like that right now with our allergies? Oh my goodness. His mother called the doctor, and the doctor looked at Robert. Say, ah, said the doctor. Ah, said Robert. Aha, said the doctor. I know what made him sneeze. Oops, I forgot to show it to you. Got so excited. I know I'm right, said the doctor. You will see. Wait, did I miss a page? Oh, no, he's just telling him he knows what's wrong. You will see. Here, Robert, take a sniff. So he's giving him a sniff of roses. Robert put his nose into those roses. He took a little sniff. Again, his nose began to itch. Again, his eyes began to itch. Oh, no. And, you want to say it? Kerchoo! Kerchoo went Robert. Bang went the window. Bang went the door. Up went the roses, and the doctor fell flat. Wow. I was right, said the doctor. Roses are very bad for you. There are too many roses on this farm. You must get away from them. You must go to the city. So Robert had to go. Goodbye, he said to his mother and father. I'll find a job. It's going away. Robert did find a job in the city. He went to work for a milkman. He took the milkman and his wagon all around the city. It was a good job, and Robert was happy. Robert liked this kind of work.
It's not too good.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I love it, Jossie. Super cute. We got one person hanging in there. Thank you. One day, the man walked right next to Robert. The man had a flower in his coat. The flower in his coat was a rose. A rose, and right under his nose. Robert got that funny feeling again. His nose began to itch. His eyes began to itch, and kerchoo went Robert. Crash went the wagon. Splash went the milk. Up went the milkman, and the man with the roses fell down flat. Go away, the milkman told Robert. You cannot work for me anymore. So Robert began to look for work again, but it was hard for a horse to find a job. He looked for many days. One day he saw some horses. They had people on them. Say, I could do work like that, said Robert. I will ask for a job. So Robert began to look for work again. I already did that. Robert went to the door. A man came out. You look like a good horse, the man told Robert. You can work for me, but you will have to work hard, and you will have to do everything you are told. Oh, there's a little, that's cool. So Robert went to work.
Your bug's on.
Oh, that's cool. It shows you a plan of each bug. I like things like that. So Robert went to work. He did just as he was told. When he was told to go slow, he went slow. When he was told to go fast, he went fast. Robert did everything he was told. I like this work, Robert said. I am going to keep this job. Uh-oh.
One day, he took the woman for a ride. Everything was going well, but all at once, look, the woman said, look at those pretty roses. I want the roses. Robert, take me over there at once. What could Robert do? He had to do as he was told. He took the woman to the roses. Again, he got that funny feeling. His nose began to itch. His eyes began to itch. And kerchoo went Robert. Away went the wagon. Away went the flowers. Up went the woman, and the flower man fell flat. Once more, Robert was out of a job. Robert had to look for work again. He looked and he looked. Fathers had work, mothers had work, everyone had some kind of work, but there was not many jobs for a horse. Go a little closer. That one's hard to see. Robert walked and walked. He looked and looked. Then at last, Robert saw something. He saw a job that he could do. He could be a police horse. I will go in and I will ask for a job, he said. When Robert came out, he was a police horse. He was a good police horse. He did all kinds of police work. One day, Robert worked on Bank Street. Some men came down the street, 3 men. One of them had a black bag. They went into the bank. Robert did not see them. What do you think is going to happen?
They're going to try to steal stuff.
I think you're right. They're going to rob the bank, huh? Then all at once, someone called, "Help! Police! Help!" Robert looked around and he saw the 3 men. They were robbers. They were bank robbers. He was right. The robbers ran right after Robert. They ran over him and away they went. Robert got it fast. He had to stop those robbers, but how? How could he do it? Then Robert saw a rose. It was not a big rose, but it was a rose. Robert began to think, and he began to think fast. Can you guess what he's going to do?
Either try to sniff it or try to not sniff it, but he's probably going to try to sniff it.
He's going to try to sniff it? What will happen if he sniffs it?
He'll chew.
What will happen?
He'll chew.
He'll chew on the robbers. Robert went over to that rose. He put his nose right in that rose. He took a big sniff, a big, big sniff, and then he began to get that old funny feeling. His eyes began to itch. His nose began to itch. Fall flat. Oh, I forgot to show it. He's smelling the rose and the little girl's hair. Pretty creative, if you ask me. Kerchoo! Robert sneezed. Never was there a sneeze like it. Away went hats. Up went dogs. Down came birds. Bang went guns. Up went the black bag, and the robbers fell down flat.
There's a lot of money on that.
There's money going everywhere. Hooray, hooray for Robert. Everyone yelled. The bankman was happy. The policemen were happy. Everyone was happy. Robert had stopped the robbers. He had sneezed the robbers flat. The next day there was a party for Robert. His mother and his father came. His farm friends came. The doctor came. The policeman came. And one of them got up. Robert, he said, "I have something for you." What do you think they're going to give him?
I do not know. Okay.
Roses, yelled the doctor.
No.
Hold on to your hats. Here comes the sneeze. Robert will sneeze us all to Chicago. What are they thinking? Robert took a little sniff. His nose did not itch. His eyes did not itch. Then Robert took a big, big sniff. He did not get that funny feeling. That big kerchoo had done it. Robert at last was all sneezed out. The roses never made Robert sneeze again. The end. He just had to do a big kerchoo. Okay, so there we go. Robert the rose horse and our roses. Ta-da! There we go. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Remember, post the word abracadabra in the comments if you want points for watching this. Love you guys. See you next
Bye.
time.